What is Earth Cubs? Earth Cubs is the environmental learning platform for primary schools, supporting teachers to inspire kids through education and entertainment. Earth Cubs equips teachers with all they need to educate kids about the environment and sustainability, saving time through easy access to interactive resources, developing skills through CPD, and getting ahead of the curve with impending climate and environmental curriculum changes.
Good morning, Michelle. Thank you very much indeed for joining us on the NAPE YouTube site. Now, Michelle, am I right in thinking that you're representing Earth Cubs today, which, if I look on the screen, is described as the environmental learning platform for primary schools? Is that right?
That is. Hi, Mike. Thank you so much for having us on board today to have a quick chat about Earth Cubs and environmental education. So Earth Cubs started a couple of years ago now, right in the middle of the pandemic, which was quite good for a digital product.
Wow. Yes.
So yeah, which was nice. We got across to a lot of teachers and a lot of parents who were sadly having to homeschool at the time. The Earth Cubs mission is very much to inspire kids to learn and love the world. We know that we're in a right kerfuffle with the planet at the moment. It's all, according to the UN chief, we're on the highway to hell with our foot on the accelerator. So we don't.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's you can't help but we read the news and it's constant bad news every day. We know that kids are being subjected to that bad news as well. It's creating high levels of eco-anxiety within the small children. Even my own son has come home from school before in tears because he's watched videos at school about orangutans in Borneo. So I've seen firsthand the impact that this is having.
Yeah,
so
that's true. Okay, if I can just stop you there. So with this sort of background of environmental disasters going on and COP27 and all that has been broadcasted across the media across the world, what is the idea behind the inception of Earth Cubs then?
So what we are very, very passionate about is inspiring kids to learn and love the world in a really positive manner. We know that it's a terrifying experience and what we've passed down to them is really frightening, but we would rather that they were empowered and inspired to look after our planet, to have small planet-saving actions that they can do to make a difference and inspire that next generation of global citizens. So our mission is by 2030 to have inspired 1 billion children and to have educated them about the environment and about our planet. So we have a whole load of very vibrant teaching resources,
which we're going to have a look at in a moment. So that's brilliant. Thank you very much indeed for that. Now, although Earth Cubs appears to be a limited company, in fact, you're going through the motions, if you like, of donating 20% to charity. Is that correct?
Yes, so we are, as you said, a limited company. We are going through the process also of being a B Corp, which is why we eventually like to be able to give our 20% of our profits to charity. We have sort of two different models. We have a free version of Earth Cubs where teachers can go in, they can have a play around the system, can play with some of our resources, of which we have quite a lot that are free. So a mixture of lesson plans, activities that they can sort of play around. And we also have a premium package as well that allows access to CPD training and even more premium resources that teachers can use.
So when you say premium, that's for schools that pay for some form of yearly subscription. Is that right?
Yes, it is. It's a small yearly subscription based on how large the school is. So we have small, medium or large schools. And yes, that's a yearly subscription.
Yeah, good. I'll put that below on the screen. Good. Now, I also noticed when I looked at the website that Earth Cubs does offer some resources free. Is that correct?
Yes, we do. So we've worked with some amazing partners like Ocean Generation, the Rainforest Trust, and Fairtrade Fortnight. And we have some brilliant resources that we've created that teachers can use that we've left completely free. So there's, with the world's largest lesson, we've got all about the global goals, the 17 Sustainable Development UN's goals, which we know are quite complicated to teach towards children, but we've made it and we've broken it down so it's really easy for teachers to bring that into the classroom.
That's really good news, obviously, because schools, I believe, start off with free stuff and they think, oh, that's good. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on additional training or whatever it is, and then they start paying the subscription. So I think it's a good way for schools, if you like, to taste what resources that Earth Cubs provides. Now, is it possible to share your screen and discuss what you can actually provide? All right, Michelle, could you please share with us the what you offer on the website of Earth Cubs, please?
I can indeed. So when you've signed up for an account, free account or paid account, it'll take you through to here. And here I'll show you the lessons that we've got. So I'll go through one of the lessons and how the interactive side works in a second, but you can see what we've got there. And if it has free at the top, obviously that means it's a free resource. We have some amazing worksheets as well. So everything from rainforest masks that you can print out and have the kids running around as different rainforest animals, to hide and seeks, to, you know, world maps that you could maybe use that to put on a board within your classroom. We will also be picking out specific days. So there's Earth Day, Rainforest Day. Maybe you want to talk around that, and we have resources that will help you on that. We've also worked with eco schools to come up with a video for each of their 7 steps, which will help towards your green flag status. And then we've got simply going outdoors, lots of fun activities that kids can create, making bug hotels, journey sticks and yummy yucky sandwiches. If I click a little bit more into some of the lessons, I can show you sort of how those ones work. So if we pick on the climate change one, so we operate from ages 3 to 11. So we have EYFS, Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2. And the Key Stage 2, we break down to lower Key Stage 2 and upper Key Stage 2. So here is a lesson on climate change. And what you can see here is we've linked it back to the national curriculum. So we talk about the different topics that it covers. We talk about learning intentions. So what are they going to get out of this specific lesson? And then looking at impact projects that you could do potentially afterwards as a backup, as well as key vocabulary. Now, within this lesson plan, you can see that there are specific steps that you can take through. And what you can then do is you can present this and you can take this through on the whiteboard behind you. So you can see some climate change images. You can get discussions going within the classroom to talk about how they make the children feel.
Excuse me, do you provide written commentary to go with these slides as well?
So what you will see here is some wording that would suggest about how to manage this lesson and what to do. So share the images of climate change, share what you know about climate change with a partner, and then it will be up to the teacher to sort of see how they want to manage that. We also have a climate change quiz. So you can run this again on the whiteboard behind. Maybe it's something that's done in partners. Maybe it's something that the teacher has. So what is climate change? You know, maybe it's changing weather patterns. And you can go through the whole quiz, which is really, really nice. And it takes each of those questions, which is great for kids.
That would evoke a lot of discussion, wouldn't it? Yes, thank you.
Very much so. And again, you know, and then we've got presentations that they can play. And some of these also do include videos as well. So we have some videos that are integrated. In fact, we have an absolutely amazing What is Climate Change video, which is about 7 minutes long. And it's hosted by Nigel, the nervous narwhal. But it takes that really complex topic of climate change and breaks it down so it's much simpler and easier to understand. You know, all the gases and everything can be quite difficult for kids. So it takes it so it's not scary. And at the end of everything, we want to empower children. We don't want them to feel terrified and scared. So that's very much covered.
Some things we need to know to really understand what's going on to our amazing planet Earth. The amount of greenhouse gases we create is increasing. This means the Earth is getting hotter. Phew! This is global warming. Hotter temperatures are bad for lots of reasons. For animals, plants, and people. So, because the Earth is getting hotter, this leads to climate change. Climate change is the changing of weather patterns over many years. Climate change happens because of the things humans do every day. Let's save the planet, not hurt it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's lessons, and then you can see so the upper key stage 2, is slightly different. So yeah.
That's certainly very comprehensive. Yes, teacher training is something I wanted to ask about. So good.
Yes, so we also have full CPD teacher training. We know that teachers, in fact, there's been studies done that between 70 to 90% of teachers don't know how to teach climate change within the classroom, that they don't know enough about it themselves, and they're also quite worried about bringing it to children and inducing eco-anxiety. So what we've done is come up with some really bite-sized modules that teach you how to teach it really simply. So we're going to be constantly adding to these, and they're very quick and easy. They're not something that you need to sit through for hours. They're all bite-sized videos. So
yes,
you can see here we've got everything from introducing environmental learning to how to use nature as a classroom. If I pick on here, what are the global goals? You can see all the different videos that we have, and then we have a little quiz at the end, and then you get a certificate as well, which you can use. But you'll be able to see here, if I press play, it would have you a really short video of what the global goals are,
yes.
and what the syllabus is.
Introducing a whole school approach to environmental learning. What is environmental learning?
Environmental learning is learning about the local and wider world environments and climate change. Finding out how to be sustainable and then taking an active learning approach to make a positive change and impact.
So it's very simple, very easy to do, and something that teachers can easily bring onto their lunch break.
And really comprehensive. Yes.
Very comprehensive. And you'll see there how many modules that you've had. And we've got a little diary post there on why it is so important to teach environmental education.
Oh, I see. And it keeps account of how many modules that the teachers completed. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. And we'll be adding to these. And as far as interactive lessons go, we're going to be having a new one every single week. So there's constantly new content being added. And the CPD, we know how important it is. So there'll be more of this created as we go forward as well.
Excellent. Good. Okay, so that's the CPD sorted out, well and truly sorted out. What else does Earth Cubs offer?
So we also have a free app, which is completely free to download and completely free to play, no ads in it, and it's almost sort of guilt-free gaming. So what's amazing about the Earth Cubs app is it can be used as digital enrichment within the classroom, but it can also be sent home as a homework tool that parents can download for their children. It allows the child to create an Earth Cub that looks like them. So we have all different skin colors and hair colors and outfits that they can choose. And then they have their own learning journey as they go through the app. So we have lots of different environments, and each of those are linked back to a global goal. So we have the Amazon rainforest, which is linked to deforestation. Got the City of London, which is very much a focus on littering and air quality. The Great Barrier Reef, Tahiti. And in fact, we've got Mumbai and Galapagos coming in a couple of weeks as well. And each of these environments are hosted by one of our crazy characters. So it could be Otto the octopus, it could be Antonio the anteater, and they sort of help to guide the child through. And as you're going through each of these, we have loads of different games. It could be how many dung beetles can you pick up, or how many phonics games and numeracy games as well. So it's very much teaching and videos that we have embedded as well. So it's very exciting, very fun for the children to play. And yeah, we found it's really helpful in classrooms.
I mean, it certainly seems to me that it brings geography to life, biology to life, if you like, or science. And you've already mentioned phonics, and you've already mentioned, to sort of simplistic effect, mathematics as well. So I think that is absolutely amazing. It looks like so much fun on an app which children could have on their parents' phone or even on their own phone. So well done for Earth Cubs for doing that. Have you got any sort of new developments coming up?
We're just going to keep adding more and more resources on board. That's our primary, is to get as much information as we possibly can out. We've got some exciting partnerships coming up next year, especially around some STEM education. So we're quite excited to launch that in sort of end of January, beginning of February. And that will focus on STEM careers, especially within the renewable energy space, which is quite exciting. The other thing to mention as well is when you sign up for an account with Earth Cubs, you protect real trees in the real world of Rainforest Trust. And actually, when children play the app, they also protect real trees. So as they are playing, they are having real world planet action at the same time. So when they collect,
does the app cost money as well?
The app is completely free.
That is excellent. That's very good.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that, because it really looks like a great deal of fun. Well, Michelle, that is a really comprehensive look at the website. Was there anything else you wanted to add about Earth Cubs?
Just that please sign up and give it a go. Have a look over. We also have a newsletter we send out every week, and it's very sort of informational and interesting. We link back to a lot of our diary posts. So it might be that it's Arctic jokes, or it might be talking about COP27 and what our views are on it. So it's, again, free to receive, something that turns up in your inbox on a Friday, something you can also bring into the classroom if you want to.
Brilliant. Well, I'm most grateful for joining us at NAPE this morning. And can I say that I hope that we keep our ear to the ground and listen very carefully to what Earth Cubs is doing. And perhaps from time to time we can post something on our website about Earth Cubs, never mind this video. So thank you very much indeed for that. And can I say goodbye and thank you?
No, thank you very much for having me.